is this concept of wrench. So wrench is a vector, which is wrench is a force vector and couple vector, which is represented in a collinear fashion. So look at the moment vector. How do you get? You get a force vector. It's moment about a point. When you take, you get a moment vector perpendicular to plane containing force vector and the position vector. So you see, when you take a moment of a force about a point or line, you do not have a collinear component of moment along with this. For example, when you shifted this 300 Newton force, so 300 Newton force is this, but its moment or the couple moment is perpendicular to this. So these two, this is perpendicular here. Similarly, when you had this 100 Newton force, the moment is perpendicular to this. They are not collinear. But if we have a force and a moment which is collinear, that's what is called a wrench. So I can get that in this case. In this case of the resultant. So how do I get that? If I resolve this moment vector, one along this line of action, one perpendicular to the line of action, I did that. The one component which is along the resultant line of action is the collinear couple and moment, and the other one is perpendicular moment component of this moment, the resultant couple, and that can be eliminated if I shift the force vector, the resultant force and the couple parallel to this to another point, say point P, and that is how I can reduce this further to a system called a wrench. So wrench is a force vector and a couple vector collinear. So how do I get that? So that's what I'm going to just explain you. And for that, and that would complete today's lecture. So it's now another 5 minutes, I'll finish it. In case you are hurry for the next lecture, you can proceed. I will download the attendance, but I will finish this and upload this video lecture. Those who miss can find out. Right, so look at now the moment vector M can be represented as the couple vector. What we have found can be represented as couple vector parallel to the resultant vector plus couple vector perpendicular to resultant vector. I can represent it like this. So how do I get the couple vector parallel to resultant vector? It is simple. The dot product times the unit vector of the resultant vector line. So that would be written like this. How can I write that? As M vector dot unit vector of the resultant vector times unit vector of this resultant. So this is what is going to be this one. And what is this perpendicular component? That's going to be simply R cross R vector. R cross R vector, right? So now this can be looked at again here. This moment vector dot this would give me, I'm rewriting this. What is my unit vector along the resultant vector? It is modulus of resultant by, resultant vector by its modulus. I get this unit vector. So I know the resultant vector, divide by its modulus, I get unit vector along the resultant direction. And again, I multiply that with the R vector by modulus of R vector, as this is there here outside as well, plus R cross R vector. So again, I see this as, except this R vector, rest all I bring it together. So it is M vector couple vector dot R vector divided by modulus of R into modulus of R, that's R squared, into R vector. Right? So plus R cross R vector. So what does this, you see, dot product by modulus square. So this is what is called pitch of the wrench times R vector plus R cross R vector.
Sir?
Yeah.
Sir, I have a different class to attend, sir. It's 3 o'clock.
Yeah, you can leave. I was telling you. I think you joined just now. I told
no,
you.
Sir, like there was an internet problem, so I guess.
Okay. Okay. You can proceed anyhow. I'll finish this part and then do it. You can proceed for the next lecture.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So this is what is pitch. So I have my M vector. I have my R vector. So modulus of R vector. Also, I can find out what is this pitch. So pitch is by definition, if you take a screw and if I turn the screw by 1 revolution, how much is the lead, the axial displacement is what I have to find out. So the screws are of single strand screw, double strand screw, triple strand screw like that. So n into number of pitches, what is that lead? So pitch is referring to the axial distance between a corresponding point in the two adjacent screws. So if your wrench is like a wrench is something that you could see. What is it? A screwdriver is a wrench. So I give a pressure as well as I turn it. Right? So that is the wrench. So if we see that I give a pressure and I can look at that as a screw. So there are threads. So adjacent thread, the corresponding point distance axially is what is pitch. That's what is the meaning here. What is this P? So I can find out that for this problem. Right? And I can also have this now. So how do I reduce this to a wrenches? Now I have to find out what is this parallel component. This I have found out, and I can get the perpendicular component after that by taking this vector on this side. So I would be able to get this. So getting this is easier because it's pitch times r. So pitch is given by this, which is all data known now, this problem. So if I have this in hand, I can get what is r cross r. So what is r cross r? Now it's going to be moment vector, that's to resultant couple vector minus pitch times r vector. So I'll get this vector and I can find this r vector simply considering its position vector. So I would shift this force resultant and the collinear couple parallel component to another point, say point P, whose coordinate is xp, yp, 0. So 2 points and 1 point should be 0. So if I take like this, I would be able to get. So this position vector is what? The point P is a new point I replace, so that this component can be eliminated, and that would only be the system of collinear force and the couple called a wrench. So that to get, I consider this xp, yp point from point B. So position vector R should be here. RBP. So RBP cross R vector is what I could get it here. So on one side I know the vector, the other side I do not know these two unknowns, so that I can find out this coordinate. At that coordinate I would have only the resultant force and the collinear couple, and this perpendicular component of the couple would be eliminated. So that's my final reduction as a wrench. So this I will leave it as a homework that you would be finishing it, and then confirm this understanding of what you mean by wrench. That is the final reduction that is possible in a space force general force system, space general force system. So with that note, I complete today's lecture and I download your attendance.